Greetings, everyone. Sophisticated Intuition here with your March mid-month messages. This is going to be for the sign of Sagittarius, doing a general reading to include your romance, finance, and career. Then I'm also going to pull at the end a white light oracle, which has either been tied into the overall message or been given instructions, been giving us instructions for the current state of the world. I will also be releasing a message for what do we need to know for the current state of the world. I'm doing that as soon as I complete the readings for the zodiac, which I'm just about done. So be looking for that as well with your message, or not with your message, but separate from your message. So we'll go ahead and get started for the sign of Sagittarius and romance. And finance. And career. All right, for those of you who are new, first of all, let me slow down for just a moment. Sagittarius, y'all watched my videos. I just want you to know, like, I got the highest views from Sagittarius for the beginning of March reading. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Love and light to each and every one of you if you're a returning viewer. I'm hoping that it resonated for you and that you were able to get some clarity, and I hope this message does the same. All right, so let me go ahead. If you are new, then just know that I'm going to pull all of the cards, and then I'll be able to deliver the message for you. I read intuitively, so please be patient with me. Thank you. All right, for Sagittarius for the month of March, what do they need to know? Wow. For Sagittarius, angels, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, and the Holy Spirit. What do Sagittarius need to know for the remainder of March? Oh, yikes. That was a lot. It was a lot. Okay, these both want to come out, so I'm going to go ahead and take them. Sagittarius. I see I'm going to have to do a bit of clarifying for you, Saggies. Is there some interesting energy here for you? Yes. Two more for Sagittarius, please. Oh boy. Justice at the bottom of the deck. Some balance and fair decision making. Could be some legal, like actual court events that you have to attend to. But I'm not picking that up for you, Sagittarius. Justice is here. Why did I just hear justice is blind? I think that's how some of you are feeling. I feel like some of you feel like something is unfair. Could be, I think this overall energy has been picking up on like the current state of the world a lot for most of the zodiacs. And I think that you feel like this is unfair. Now I'm a Sagittarius and I don't really feel that necessarily. I do feel a bit of, I'm trying not to put my energy into the reading, but I feel a bit of like I'm optimistic and I know I'm going to be just fine. That's how I feel about my situation. However, I don't want to say I feel bad, but that's the best way I can describe it, is that I feel bad for those who are not in that energy. So I think that is kind of like what the justice is saying here. Like, it's unfair, you know, what's going on or how it's affecting, I think, especially excuse me, Sagittariuses are very intuitive, and many of us are empaths, and you pick up the energy of how everything is affecting everyone else, even if you are not in that position, and you can feel their energy of how this is impacting their lives, even though it's not directly affecting you. I hope I explained that as best I could, but that's the overall that I'm picking up from that justice. So now I have here in your romance, girl, you done changed. Boy, you done changed. Don't get too caught up on the genders, okay? But you have the Pluto transformation with the Temperance card here. There is potential for reconciliation for those of you who are in separation. But the energy that I'm picking up is that Sagittarius is not the same person that they used to be. Okay. And that's been with the spirit, with the help of spirit. But her hair just flowing in the wind. She feels good about herself. She feels balanced. Okay. That's the energy that I'm picking up from this here. So whether you're in a relationship or separated in your connection, like you've changed, Sagittarius, and you're patient, and you are everything Temperance right now. You are everything Temperance right now. That's your energy. Cool, calm, and collected. I like that. I like that. I'm picking that up for my own energy. It's not my energy being projected into the reading, but I'm picking that up for me as a Sagittarius. So I love that. You've changed, Sagittarius. And you found balance. This is the second house owning. So that talks about, it can talk about your finances, definitely, but this is in your romance sector here. So it does talk about the Two of Pentacles. So, finding that perfect balance. Here it is with the Nine of Cups. So you have some wish fulfillment, and it's just balancing you. Like, you just balanced. I feel harmony. I feel peace. And there is this wish fulfillment. whatever that is for you, Sagittarius, whether you're in a relationship or you're separated, or you're even single. Some of you are single, and I just feel like I'm right where I want to be. Wherever you are in your connection, I'm right where I want to be. Now I'm going to put a clarifier down on this last card in the row here because it's the Pisces, so you could be connected to a Pisces, I believe, which this card is the Hangman in the traditional tarot. So the Hangman, he sees things from a different perspective, right? And then you have the Five of Cups here. So what I'm picking up is that whatever you've been through, Sagittarius, in terms of your connection, you're seeing it from a different perspective. You're no longer looking at it as three cups spilled, but the two cups behind you. You actually see them now. You actually realize that there is a light, okay? Like I'm picking up this light here, that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Okay. I feel like there's a lot of self-love happening for you, Sagittarius. I'm about to clarify this though. So why is the Pisces card here with the Five of Cups for Sagittarius? That flew on out of there. The Hierophant. Ascending. Ascending, Sagittarius. You are ascending. Higher level of commitment. Your spirituality. Whatever that is for you, you are ascending. You are ascending this energy, this Five of Cups, this disappointment, this lack, sorrow. You are ascending. You're seeing it from a new perspective. Yeah, I love that. Okay, so that's in your romance. In your finance. So this is also considered the Hierophant here, the Taurus I have. And then we have the Ten of Swords. So I'm going to clarify. So I need to get some more information on this for us all. But it looks like a dead situation somewhere in your finances is what I'm looking at, Sagittarius. So let's get some information. Let's see what that's talking about. But it looks like a dead situation, like potentially you were being stubborn about something. This Taurus can be pretty stubborn as well. But it seems like, I don't know what that is. Hold on, that's too many. Okay. For Sagittarius, why is the Taurus card here with the Ten of Swords? Well, why is it? Okay. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. Okay. Saggy. Something you were emotionally tied to in terms of your finances. You're healing. You've got some healing going on with the Queen of Cups and the Ten of Swords. There may have been some, you may have been going through a period of hard times, and that's over. That's what I'm picking up. If you were going through a period of hard times, that time for you is over. You're healing in your finances. Okay. Some of you may have been doing some spiritual work to bring in abundance, and it looks like that is going to come to fruition here with this Queen of Cups and the Ten of Swords. Like you are ending this painful cycle in your finances towards the end of March. I think I might have said that to you, and I know that I don't think it was the Sagittarius video, but many of the others I mixed up the new moon and the full moon dates. But in that full moon, if you did a ritual or journaled or something to that effect, good for you, because you're going to see the manifestation of what you set your intentions on. And that's kind of this energy that I'm picking up. Like you set your intentions on something to end this, in this poverty, in these setbacks. And now you're going to reap the rewards of that. Okay. And I'm picking that up here with the 12th house, escape, and the Emperor. I feel like in your finances, like you want to break free, like you felt grounded, like you haven't been able to do what you want to do. Um, there's an element of control over your finances, whether this is someone controlling your finances or just not having enough didn't allow you to go out and experience life the way that you like to. And I feel like that element is here in the month of March. There's something controlling your ability to get away. Okay. Um, and this may be the current state of the world that is impacting that, because here I have the void of course moon, which puts everything on pause. You don't get to, you just have to take a break. Like there's nothing you can do about it. It's completely outside of your control. You just have to stop. And here's the Ace of Swords, which provides truth and clarity, right? With the Page of Swords, which kind of is the observer. I call it the nosy rosy card. So there's some element of, I'm about to clarify these two, but there's some element of a truth or the truth, the current truth, that causes a stopping or a pause. Let me find out. Here we go, Sag. Didn't I have to double clarify for you? Yep, look at this. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups. There's just this energy and that moon. Okay, so the moon cycles, Ace of Cups at the bottom. Okay. And your finances, it looks like there's some element of control, or you need to control. You need to control your spending potentially. Some of you are trying to take trips or trying to leave, but you can't. And that's just the current state of the world. Like you can't plan this trip that you want to plan, that you want to go somewhere and you want to get away. You finally have manifested or gotten out of a painful cycle in your finances, and you want to get away, but you can't, because the current state of the world prevents you from going. Okay, that's for some very specific Sagittarius is out there, but that is the message that's coming across from this entire row here. Like you get yourself out of a painful cycle, you want to get away, but you can't. You're being stopped. The Emperor here, I'm even kind of picking up presidential energy. Like the Emperor is stopping you from getting to where you want to go. There's a pause. Okay, and that's in your finances. So take that as it resonates, Sagittarius. In your career, again, very interesting. You've got the air element, which is the Ace of Swords, okay, with the Eight of Cups. Like it's carrying over here. Like there's some truth, some clarity that's spoken. Some of you may be leaving something behind. Some of you are are fed up with something and walking away. Some of you are going to speak your truths and then walk away from something. Then we have the King of Cups with Grand Trine Blessings. So that's the Ten of Pentacles with the King of Cups there. So something is very emotionally fulfilling. And you see this boat, all that water, like you're trying to take a trip, Sagittarius. You're trying to go somewhere. And you feel restricted. Mars, force, the Emperor energy with the Tower. And it's like, if you don't let me go, if you don't let me leave, I'm leaving. Like you can't keep me from going. That's the energy that I'm picking up for you, Sagittarius. Like you can't stop me. You can't stop me is what I'm getting. So be mindful of that. be mindful of that energy that you're operating in, Sagittarius, because I feel like um, it could be someone else that you're connected to, but it's just like up here in the romance, you're temperance, you're patient, you're calm, you're peace, you're balanced. But in your finances and in your career, it seems like a hot temper a little bit. Um, or is it a hot temper? Yeah, like a hot temper. Like you can't keep me from doing what I want to do. I'm out. I know we Sagittarius are free spirited, so that's probably what it is. But it's like, no, I'm getting on the plane. They told you not to fly, and you got on the plane anyway. Okay, so what comes out here is the Seven of Cups. I wanted to clarify the Tower with that Mars energy or that that Emperor energy, and I've got the Seven of Cups here. So yeah, the Seven of Cups, is about having a bunch of options, but knowing which way to go. Um, but I feel like a bit of state of confusion of not knowing, or not knowing which one to choose. So some options are being presented to you in your career, and you don't know which one to choose, or you do. Um, but boom, like this Mars and this Tower, like there is something shaking up. Wow, Sagittarius. Like, okay, I'll give you a perfect example. This is not necessarily occurring yet, but it's kind of been prophesied to me that at some point, I don't think it's right now, but at some point, there's going to come a time where I'm going to have to choose between my day job and this. Okay. I can't foresee that because I have very, very reasonable prices that would never, I don't see changing because I don't do this for money. I think I mentioned that in your videos previously, but and with the amount that I do, the fee that I do charge for my energy and time is not substantial enough to support me and my family. So I can't really see how I would be able to let go of my day job in order to do this full time. That's something that I have to get over. But that's kind of what I'm seeing here in this career, is that there is something that you are that fulfills you emotionally, and then something that supports you financially. Okay, and there's some disruption that's about to occur in that sector in a good way, Sagittarius. It's not a bad tower. It's a good tower. It's a good tower. Um, this Mars force is just that you don't know. You don't know how to handle it. You don't know how to handle it. Something's going to be presented to you and you don't know how to handle it. Now, that was just an example. So everyone's not a tarot reader, obviously. So apply that to where it fits. Okay, I'm going to pull the romance angels. Sagittarius, I think your video is the longest. Okay. Finances and career. I be darn. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So that's talking about in your love life. It might be love yourself first at the bottom of the deck. That's what I was talking about. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Like, I know that for the collective of Sagittarius, is those of you who are single, because I feel like that romance is kind of speaking to that. You're just loving on yourself and it's attracting your wish with your true heart's desire, and this opportunity to see love from a new perspective and a higher level of commitment is possible for you because you're loving on yourself. Your higher level of commitment is to yourself. That's beautiful. But then we have this finances and career come out, and that's what I'm saying. There's something going on in your finances and career that is one, it may be affecting your love life, but two, like there's some shifts that are occurring here for you, Sagittarius. So I'm going to go ahead and pull an additional message. What was that? Something flipped. Self-worth. You know what you're really worth. Be confident in yourself. Go ahead, Sagittarius, and love on yourself then. Go ahead. Go ahead and love on yourself. Seek what you truly desire is at the bottom of the deck. So that's what I mean. This Eight of Cups that's here and here. Sagittarius is seeking some wish fulfillment, some ultimate desire. This grand trine blessings and the King of Cups. And it's here for you. It may be here for you in many different ways, in a way that you would never believe that it could have been. The Tower, you never would have thought. You never would have thought that this could happen to you. In a good way, Sagittarius. In a good way. Okay. I'm going to pull the White Light Oracle. This is a newer deck for me. I'm getting to know it, if I didn't mention that earlier. This is going to be for Sagittarius. This deck has been picking up on the energy of either the overall reading or instructions for our current state of the world. I'm just about done with the Zodiac, and I will be doing a current state of the world in addition to the Zodiac for the remainder of March. So be on the look or watch that as well. Wow, Sagittarius. Telepathy of Terra Mater or Terra Mater. These cards are so gorgeous. I'm obsessed. But the point I was trying to make is that I'm getting to know this deck, so I am going to read from the book and then kind of speak to it intuitively as it has tied into your reading. Definitely it has tied into your reading. The pathway for your spiritual fulfillment and the sacred manifestation of your purpose is not necessarily logical and will evolve organically. The skill and unpredictable workings of the Earth Mother are supporting your soul journey unconditionally. Following up on inspired ideas and allowing for unexpected shifts in direction are integral to the manifestation of your soul purpose. Commit to an idea that feels good to your heart. Even if it seems improbable or unattainable, it will manifest successfully. Sagittarius, I done spooked myself with this one. Is that not what I just said to you? You have a gift. You have an ability, whatever that may be. Okay? Start doing your studying on it. Start work. There is about to be an opportunity for you to use that in your career, in your finances, in your entire life. It is your purpose. And you are about to be given an opportunity. The current state of the world is giving you an opportunity to utilize it. And don't let the naysayers shake you. Okay? That's your message. Love and light.